Manchester City charged for Erling Haaland's anger at referee in Tottenham game. Erling Haaland led the berating of official Simon Hooper after he failed to play advantage when Jack Grealish was clean through late on in the 3-3 draw. Manchester City have been charged by the FA for failing to control their players after Erling Haaland and teammates surrounded the referee in anger towards the end of Sunday's clash with Tottenham Hotspur. City players were incensed as referee Simon Hooper appeared to initially play advantage after a foul on Haaland by Emerson Royal but then pulled play back for the free kick just when Jack Grealish was through on goal with a chance to score the winner. Instead, the reigning Premier League champions could only draw 3-3 in an enthralling encounter to lose further ground to Arsenal in the title race, and players surrounded Hooper following the incident, berating his decision. The FA has now announced that the club will be charged for failing to stop their players doing that, and they have 3 days to respond. An FA statement read, Manchester City have been charged with a breach of FA Rule E20.1 after their players surrounded the match official during the Premier League fixture against Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday, December 3, 2023. It's alleged that, during the 94th minute of the fixture, the club failed to ensure their players do not behave in a way which is improper. Manchester City have until Thursday, December 7, 2023 to respond to the charge. Haaland had to be restrained at full-time after leading the protests, and the Norwegian striker later took to social media to react to a clip of the incident, posting WTF. There was speculation that he would be fined or charged by the FA for his post, but he has avoided any sanction. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola said he would not duel Mikel Arteta by criticizing referees, in an apparent dig at his former assistant and Arsenal boss. Arteta was charged by the Football Association last month following his criticism of Premier League referees and VAR. After a 1-0 defeat at Newcastle, Arteta said the decision to award Anthony Gordon's winner was an absolute disgrace and embarrassing. But Guardiola said he would not go down the same route, and although the Spaniard said he did not understand why play was brought back, he refused to go any further. When asked about the incident, he said, "Next question. I will not do a Mikel Arteta comment. It is hard when you review the image, the referee decides to blow the whistle after he has already said to play on. After the pass, the whistle, so I do not understand this action. It was a good game, that is the most important thing. It was a pity, same as the Liverpool game. I had the feeling that today that we made an incredible performance in all departments, against a really good team and manager and how they play. We created a lot of chances, we were aggressive, incredibly concentrated, and the feeling is that we still want to be there, at the top of the table. It is a pity. Sometimes football is like life, you do not get what you deserve." Meanwhile, on Sky Sports, former Manchester United captain Roy Keane said the referee had made a mistake, while former Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher said Hooper had panicked by bringing play back. Former Man City defender Micah Richards added, "The referee had a brilliant game today until this moment. I don't understand. He puts the whistle to his mouth, he waves it on, but stops to play advantage. Grealish is clearly through, but then he stops the play, which I just don't understand." Predicted MUFC 11 vs Chelsea, Premier League home, 2023-24. Our predicted MUFC 11 for the Premier League home game versus Chelsea is now in. Manchester United Football Club have been very hit and miss this season. The Old Trafford side haven't been helped by injuries and off-field issues, though the overriding feeling around the Red Devils right now is one of disappointment. Erik ten Hag's side see the games coming thick and fast at this hectic stage of the season, with very little time to overthink things, but plenty of opportunity to put things right. Next up is a game against fellow strugglers Chelsea. The Stamford Bridge Club aren't in a good place right now either. In front of the home crowd, I would have United as favorites here, though Ten Hag does have some decisions to make. I do reckon we will see Marcus Rashford drop from the lineup after some pretty dodgy displays of late. Anyway, let's give you the full rundown. Andre Onana will start in between the sticks here, with the man from Cameroon looking to continue after a decent display at the weekend. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is the best right-back at the club, albeit not the right stylistic fit. He will play here. Luke Shaw gets the nod in the left-back position as per usual. Victor Lindelof comes back into the side at the heart of defense alongside an in-form Harry Maguire. Kobbie Mainoo simply has to play.
There is no other option right now.
Scott McTominay adds some goals and experience to the team, with Bruno Fernandes completing the midfield trio.
Rasmus Højlund will absolutely come back into the team after an Anthony Martial disaster class over the weekend. Antony will play at right back, with Alejandro Garnacho completing the lineup.
Man United ready to fight Chelsea for €70 million French ace after Ten Hag loses faith in his own signing. Erik Ten Hag is beginning to doubt whether Andre Onana is the answer at Manchester United, and they, Chelsea and two European giants, are hunting a €70 rated Frenchman whose contract talks have hit a brick wall, per report.
Onana cost £43.8 million prior to add-ons when plucked from Inter Milan over the summer.
The Cameroon international, 27, was a known commodity to Erik Ten Hag through their time together at Ajax. But it was with Inter where Onana truly rose to prominence, with the keeper working wonders when helping the Italian giant advance to last year's Champions League final. Once Ten Hag elected to allow David De Gea leave as a free agent, a new stopper was required. The Dutch boss favored a keeper who could make an impact with his feet as well as hands, and Onana was the player he put his faith in. But while Onana has added a new element to United's attempts to play out from the back, a series of high-profile handling errors have cost his new club dearly. Blunders in both the Premier League and Champions League have hurt, with United bottom of their UCL group heading into matchday 6. Ten Hag has publicly backed his under-fire stopper and even pointed to certain statistics that suggest Onana's spell hasn't been the disaster many suggest it's been. Players always need trust, said Ten Hag before the weekend, as quoted by the Daily Mail. After a listen, he is the best stopper in the league for preventing expected goals. So then you deserve to play. He has the potential, so we have to work on him so that he does it consistently. We will work with him and we will support him. The manager, coaches and players all support him. However, according to a bombshell report out of France, Ten Hag's private views differ from those he's putting forward in public. Chelsea will provide stiff competition for the AC Milan and France ace from within the Premier League.
From further afield, Bayern Munich and PSG are name-checked as confirmed admirers. Is Mainin actually available? Regarding whether a move for the €70 rated stopper is actually viable, Foot Mercato are keen to point out Mainin is happy at Milan, who are also happy with the player. There's a twist in the tale, however, with Foot Mercato highlighting the fact talks over a new and improved contract extension have run aground. Mainin reportedly wishes to be paid a salary that correlates with that of a world-class goalkeeper. He and his camp will argue he deserves it, with Mainin earning the award for Serie A's best goalkeeper in Milan's title-winning campaign in 2021-22. The 28-year-old has also cemented himself as France's regular starter following Hugo Lloris' retirement from international football.